Hey, it's Tony here at Smart Motors, Toyota, Odana Road in Madison. Hey, today we've got our very first 2022 Toyota Highlander. This is the LE edition, all-wheel drive. Not a lot's changed for 2022, but we'll dive in and take a look and see what is new. Let's get started. Okay, starting up front on the 2022, these features aren't necessarily new, but if you've not looked at a Highlander yet, they'll be new to you. So let's get started and talk about it. So we've got LED projector style headlights and LED daytime running lights. Those headlights are also auto on, and they also have auto high beam control. So if somebody's coming at you, it'll change it from high to low beam all by themselves. Again, LEDs up front there. Also standard are these fog lights on the lower air dam, which is unusual on a quote-unquote entry-level SUV, but as we go through this one, I think you'll discover that there is a lot of standard features on the LE in spite of the fact that it is entry-level. So your grille up front, that's a gloss black, kind of a shutter style grille. Looks really nice on this one. And then it's surrounded by that chrome or silver, I should say silver painted trim with the Toyota badging right in the center. And then behind there is the sensors for your dynamic radar cruise control on there as well. Now the color on this one is new for 2022. This is Wind Chill Pearl, and that color is going to replace Blizzard Pearl and still remains an extra charge color, $425 more. I would say this is a little more white pearl versus the Blizzard Pearl had a little bit more yellow look to it. I love the way the headlights wrap around to the sides with the reflectors there. Great visibility. Now we do have the over the fender protection here. This is going to be a matte black finish, ABS plastic, scratch and dent resistant. Integrated mud guards down here. The wheels and the tires on here, these are a cast aluminum wheel. It's kind of a silver painted 18-inch cast aluminum wheel with a 235/65R Michelin tire on this particular one. We do have four-wheel disc brakes. They're ventilated disc brakes, 13.3-inch brakes front and rear, anti-lock brakes, and traction control standard on all of the Highlanders going back to the oh gosh, can't even remember how long it's been standard. 2022 is this is the third year for this body style, so 2020, 2021. Don't usually see a lot of major changes on Toyotas the first couple years after a total redesign. So this one does have the LED turn signals in the breakaway mirrors, or folding mirrors. They also break away. Blind spot monitoring. These are also heated outside mirrors, and then objects do appear closer in those mirrors as well. And they're a nice large mirror, hopefully not much of a blind spot. Colored to match outside door handles. Chrome trim up and over the windows. Privacy glass on all of your back windows, and then your A pillar here, notice that's black, B pillar gloss black, and C pillar gloss black as well. So really nice styling on the windows with the tinted glass. Again, mud guards on the back wheels just like we saw up front, remembering that this is the LE edition. Now as we swing around back, love the tail lights on here. Nice crystal clear lenses all the way around. They wrap all the way around the corner. They do have the vortex generators on there designed to reduce wind noise and increase fuel economy. Now the LE edition has a shark fin antenna that is matte black in color. The upscale XLE, it's going to be colored to match. Here's your rear spoiler, painted colored to match. We've got an LED third brake light, privacy glass, rear window defrost, rear washer wiper. And then this one does have the black badge package. That's an extra charge, not standard on the LE, with LE AWD and a Highlander as well in black. Backup camera right up under here. We do have a power lift gate. which works off the remote control or the push button there. The lower part of the bumper has that high impact matte black finish with reflectors down there as well, and a single exhaust system on the Highlander. This is the 3.5 liter. There's your spare tire tucked up underneath there as well. We'll dive into the trunk a little later in the video. Let's go ahead and swing around to the front. I want to go ahead and pop that hood and take a look at the engine on this one. Oh, did I mention this is an all-wheel drive? They do make it in a two-wheel drive, which would be front-wheel drive. Let's pop the hood. Okay, under the hood on the Highlander LE, this is the V6, so you can get it in a 4-cylinder. Of course, they also make it in a hybrid, but this is your 3.5 liter V6 gasoline engine. So that's a 24 valve design overhead cam. It's connected to an 8-speed automatic transmission, produces 295 horsepower, 263 foot-pounds of torque, and that gives it a towing capability of up to 5,000 pounds with the trailer towing package. Now, the engine and the transmission have a 5-year, 60,000 mile powertrain warranty on them. Of course, every new Toyota does come with Toyota Care, which is a complimentary maintenance plan. So your oil changes, your fluid top-offs, and your tire rotations, those are all going to be covered under the Toyota Care for 2 years, 25,000 miles. The vehicle itself has a 3-year, 36,000 mile limited warranty, and that covers manufacturer defect on significant other parts on the vehicle, but it's a really good warranty package. So let's go ahead and dive inside and check out the interior. Okay, here on the driver's door, it does have a cloth armrest here, power windows all the way around, power door locks, power mirrors, kind of a generic gray or black door handle, and then bottle holders and a speaker and a puddle light down here on the door as well. The LE edition does come standard with the cloth interior, kind of a solid pattern and then a mesh pattern in the center. These are very comfortable seats. I wouldn't hesitate to buy one of these with these seats because they are super comfortable. We do have the power driver's seat, power forward, backwards, and power recliner. We do not have power lumbar support, and then the passenger seat is a full manual seat. Up on the dashboard here, we've got odometer, dimmer switch for our dash light. We've got 4 of these vents across the front. We've got auto high beams on and off, our power lift gate, nice little storage cubby down here, gas door release, hood release, dead pedal, brake pedal, gas pedal, everything right where you would expect it. Let's go ahead and jump inside and check it out. So behind the wheel on the LE, this is a leather wrap steering wheel, which is nice. I thought it might go vinyl because you've got a cloth interior, but it is still leather wrapped on the LE edition. Driver's side airbag, of course. Over here we've got controls for the information center, which is up here in the gauge cluster. Take a look at that in just a minute. Controls for your sound system, Bluetooth connectivity for your smartphone, and then over on this side is the cruise controls here. Dynamic radar cruise control adjustment is there. Lane departure on and off is there, and then you can change your sound system settings here as well. Look up here, we've got rear washer wiper controls, front washer wiper controls, and then on the other stock are the headlight controls with the automatic feature, and also your fog light controls are right here as well. So lighting on this side and wiper controls on the other side. So as I mentioned earlier, this one does have the smart keyless entry system, so you don't need to take your keys out of your pocket, leave them in there, and then we do have the push button start here. So in order to start it, foot on the brake and push and hold the button in. Little bit of an animation there in the center, and then here's our center stack, and we'll dive into that in just a minute, but I just wanted to show you what it looks like when it wakes up in the morning, and it's good to go. Okay, back at the at the gauge console. So they kind of look like a chronographic style. I really like the look of them. They have some depth to these gauges. White on black backlit with the red mechanical needles. Looks really, really nice at night. Hard to see during the daytime. So we've got our tach and our temperature over there, and then we've got our speedometer and our fuel gauge over on this side. And the gas door is on the driver's side of the unit. I believe it has a 17-gallon fuel tank, and the all found on the driver's side. Now right now it's showing me on the information center all of the seating, people are sitting in seats. So the red means there's somebody there. If it's gray means there is nobody there. So that's a nice way to be able to make sure your kids are buckled in the way you would like them. But by using the controls here on the steering wheel, we can go ahead and toggle through some of those settings. So we have a digital speedometer, distance to empty, some of our personalization settings, our audio settings, if we want to, you know, set up the audio to whatever we prefer. Turn that down before YouTube hears it. But also, if we dive back into there, we've got our trip meter. Here's our safety sense setup. So lane tracing assist, pre-collision, dynamic radar cruise control, blind spot monitoring, and rear cross traffic alert. So it is the LE edition, but it has all of the high-end safety features that Toyota is now offering. So you're not shortcutting with safety when you go with the LE and put your family in it. You're going to be just as good as a limited or platinum. Take a look at our center stack. We'll head up at the sound system itself. So the sound system itself is kind of a tablet style. It sits up quite vertical on the dashboard, so really easy to read. It's not in your eyes. We do have Sirius satellite radio, Bluetooth connectivity I mentioned before. We also have Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and it is Alexa compatible. It does not have navigation on the LE, but there is an app that you can download to your smartphone if you want to have navigation available. Heating and air conditioning system, we do have automatic temperature control. It is driver and front passenger, and then the rear seat also have their heating and air conditioning controls. So a lot of individualism there. Front window defrost. We do have front window de-icer, rear window defrost, heated outside mirrors. Excuse me. Of course, our rear climate controls over here. If we want to turn that on and give them the control they want, that's all over on that side there. I love the way they lay out the dashboard on the Highlander. So there's a small package shelf right here. The LE edition does not have wireless charging. So there's a small door right here. Let's see if I can pop it open. Yep, small door right there to feed your cables through for wireless, for charging your smartphone. But there is also a standard USB port here, and now two USB-Cs, which I believe is new for 2022. Don't quote me on that, but I don't remember seeing that last year. Hallelujah, you've now got 4 power port opportunities up in the front here. There's also a little bit of a storage cubby down here, and a nice place to maybe throw your wallet or what have you. But so plenty of places to plug in. They also have, with the instrument cluster or the dashboard layout, they have another package shelf over here as well. So it's a nice deep place for folks to throw odds and ends over there as well. Did want to show you the backup camera, so I'm going to switch the transmission here into reverse, and there's your backup camera. Now it does not have path projection, so those are static lines there. Something I'd like to see on there, but it's not here for 2022. 2 cup holders in the center. Here's our drive modes. So we have a sport, eco, and normal. Electronic parking brake hold. We also have our off-road modes for mud and sand, normal, dirt and rock. The great thing about these is there's a visual indicator up on the instrument cluster. So I just went to mud and sand. I'm going to go up here, and you'll see it reads mud and sand here, and then I'm going to switch, well, I've got it there, to normal. and then I'll switch also over to rock and dirt. So you do get that visual indicator. There's your drive modes: sport, normal, eco. So you don't have to remember or look down to see what mode you're set up in. All of those things are here. Traction control on and off, snow and mud, downhill assist, and electronic start. So if you want to set it up so it turns the engine on and off, when you hit a stoplight or something, you can turn that on and off right there for the electronic start. Now we'll take a look at the glove box. Nice size glove box. It does have a lock on it. All your owner's manuals are in there, of course. Quick look at the passenger side, passenger seat. And then we'll dig into the center console. So the center console does not lift up. It's kind of like a roll top desk. So it slides back like that. And it does leave both of these armrests here as well. Up on top, there's a little bit of an odds and ends tray right there. But then inside, it's a nice deep well. Let's see if I can throw some light down there. Yeah, nice deep well pocket. And there's actually a 12-volt outlet in here as well. So you've got 4 up front, 1 right here, and then there are 2 additional power outlets in the back as well. So lots of places to plug in your stuff. Overhead, lighted vanity mirrors up here. There's no adjustment in terms of the slide out, but the visor itself slides away like that. Your overhead console, we've got reading lights, safety connect. So if you have issues or challenges out on the road, push that button. Toyota will send roadside assistance. And then we have a sunglass case right here. And I love this part right here. This is your kid catcher mirror. So it's a convex mirror. Keep your eyes on your kiddos. Now this one does have the optional frameless rear view mirror with HomeLink. I believe that's $175 extra charge, but it is really a nice look, clean look, but then you also get the HomeLink, so you may want to consider going that route for the extra $175. So that's the overview up front. Let's go ahead and jump in the back seat. Here's a quick look at the driver's compartment from the back seat. Good visibility back here. It does sit up a little bit higher, kind of like theater style seating. Take a look at some of the features in the back. There is automatic temperature control for the back passengers, so you have the 3-way passenger heating and air conditioning controls down here. There's also USB ports down here. There's 2 of those. Let's see, yep, USB-Cs, both of them. That might be new for 2022, I don't know, but it's nice to see them, that's for sure. Pockets on both seat backs. There is some overhead lighting back here. Overhead ventilation, passenger assist grips, and then this one does have the rear seat back there, so you can kind of see. I would say it's for little ones more than adults, maybe in a pinch. There are some cup holders back here. There's also tie-down hooks back here, and this is LE is going to be an all-cloth interior. The center seat is the 3-passenger seat, so take a look at that. And what we have is a 60 fold down, 40% fold down. Bring that up, and that's a pretty darn comfortable seat. Certainly durable for your kiddos. The doors do have pockets, water bottle pockets, speakers, kind of a generic gray door handle in the back. Again, a really nice level of equipment, just not as plush as you'd find in an XLE or a Limited. Folding armrests with dual cup holders, and then these back seats do make it easier to get your car seats in and out, or your kids in and out. Let me jump out of here and kind of show you. So down on the bottom here, if I want to drop the seat down, I can just go ahead and pull on that. If I want to pull it down like so, I can do that. So fairly easy, but then the other thing is it does slide ahead a little bit to let the kiddos get in and out of the back seat. There's a handle, not pointing it out very well, but there's a handle right here that'll allow you to slide it ahead. Again, I don't think adults are going to get in there all that easily, but certainly the kids can. So plenty of room back there. Again, 3 in the center row and 3 in the rear row, and you're good to go. Okay, heading into the hatch on the Highlander, I did want to show you the amount of cargo room. So this is the 8-passenger split bench seat up front, and then another bench seat here in the back that folds down. So 3 and 3. And when you bring all those seats down like I've done here, that gives you 84 cubic feet of cargo capacity. A good way to visualize that is think of 84 basketballs in here is what it will hold. So that's quite a bit. And you can see they fold down. So you've got 40 or 60. You can bring either one up or either one down or bring them all up. Same thing back here, 40 or 60. And so if I tug up on this part right here, it's pretty easy to bring it up. There's headrest, integrated headrest in there as well. This one does have the all-weather cargo mat package. So this is the back cargo area. And then down underneath here is your jack and some additional storage, and your toolkit and your jack release is all back here. So a nice place to stow stuff, get it out of sight, out of mind. And then also there is some storage capacity over here, just a little bit of a storage cubby right down in there. So plenty of places to stow your stuff. And then again, you can bring both of these seats up pretty easily. They're not power. Maybe you don't need it, maybe you do need it. I guess it's your own decision, but there are 3 headrests back here as well. So you can jack that up for your 3 kids back there. The LE does not come with a cargo cover, but again, it does come with the lift gate, the power lift gate as well. So really easy to close that up. Okay, that's your 2022 Toyota Highlander LE all-wheel drive. For 2022, this is a new colored windshield pearl, 425 extra. A lot of great features on the LE edition. It is the best-selling trim in the Highlander lineup. Hey, if you like the video, go ahead and hit that thumbs up. If you want more videos like this, feel free to subscribe to our channel. This vehicle is available here at Smart Toyota. What is today? October 19th, 2021. It is the only Highlander we have available for sale on the lot today. So if you like it, give us a call right away. Stop by, we'll put together a deal and you can take it home right away. Thanks for watching.